Hi, my name is Trevor. During this video, I'm going to show you how to splice wires. First thing you want to do is cut yourself 3 cables approximately 10 to 12 inches long. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is you want to remove the jacket. We're going to be splicing wires here. I just want you to practice splicing wires so that when we're actually installing boxes, inserting cables and prepping the cable for termination to a receptacle, I know that you've done it properly and you've had a chance to practice this. And sometimes it's just easier to practice it when it's not within a box. Okay, so you're going to take out the individual conductors, and we're going to start off with so what you got here. You got a black, white, and a bare copper, and that bare copper is your bonding wire. The idea behind the bonding wire is it's the wire that interconnects all metal together. If there was any charge buildup, okay, that would be the wire that the charge buildup discharges on to keep zero potential in the metal. Except for, obviously you'd want to have potential voltage at your breakers, but not in the actual metal of the boxes. You don't want any voltage there. Okay, so this is what we got when I strip the 3 cables. Now we're going to take those cable jackets, get rid of them. You're not going to use that. And for this little demo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take maybe the blacks, and we'll do the blacks. Okay, and you can take the other wires and move them off to the side. So first thing I just want to address, when you're doing a splice, okay, and we're doing splices, the reason for that is typically it's because you're going to see 2 or more cables transitioning into a box. Okay, and what we have to do is connect the cables under a wire cap, and that's a splice. Okay, so to splice cables, what we're going to do is we're going to remove, I like to remove at least 1 inch of insulation off the cable. You're going to line up the wires so that where the insulation of the wire meets the copper, that point is 100% in alignment. Now you're going to take your linesman pliers, and you're going to have to hold on to the rubber part with great pressure. You're going to take your linesman pliers, you're going to clamp on to the end of the wire, and you're going to do a right hand twist. So you left-handed people out there, okay, you're going to have to just make sure you're not twisting left-handed, but you're twisting right-handed. The reason for that, okay, and I'll tell you the reason in a second. After we've made that twist, what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the wire. And what I've cut off is the part of the wire that my pliers were clamped onto, right? So that what's left wasn't clamped at all. Okay, when I clamp on to the wire with my linesman pliers, what I'm doing is I'm scratching away some of the copper, which reduces the surface area. Okay, so now the reason why I was doing a right-hand twist was because when I put my wire cap on, these wire caps are designed to turn to the right. So if you do a left-hand splice and then you put your wire cap on, which is designed to twist to the right, what ends up happening is when you insert the wire cap, you undo the splice. All right, so that's a decent splice. I've cut it so when I've cut it, I'm cutting all 3 wires. When I insert my wire cap, what it does is it captures all 3 wires evenly and draws them into the wire cap, making a good connection. Nice tight wire cap. You shouldn't be able to pull the wire cap off of the actual wires, okay, and you shouldn't see any copper. And that's a demonstration of splicing. All right, so I've done the blacks. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to splice the black set, the white set, as well as the copper set, so you've had a little bit of practice. And then during our video call, I'd like to see what you've done.